God is saying to you today, I will fulfill my purpose for you, even when the world says it's impossible. My plans for your life are not vague hopes or distant dreams. They are promises I will keep. You are not here by accident. I crafted you with intention, and I am at work in your story to bring it to its perfect end. Trust me to orchestrate every step, every setback, and every season, for I am faithful to turn my purposes into reality. I want you to know that my purpose for you is secure. When you doubt your calling, feel stuck in a season of waiting, or wonder if your dreams will ever come true, remember this: I am not a God of half-finished plans. I do not start something and then abandon it. My purposes are eternal, unchanging, and certain. I am teaching you that my timing is perfect. When delays frustrate you, when obstacles arise, or when you feel like you're moving backward, I ask you to trust my process. The purposes I have for you are not just for your good, but for my glory. I am weaving your story into something beautiful, even if you cannot yet see the pattern. I want you to rest in the assurance that nothing can stop me. The plans I have for you are greater than your fears, bigger than your doubts, and stronger than any circumstance. When others dismiss your potential or the world whispers that you've lost your way, I say, I am still writing your story. Wait, trust, and watch me move. I am inviting you to release control. Your role is not to force my plans, but to walk in faith, surrendering your agenda to mine. When you choose to trust that I will fulfill my purpose for you, you discover peace in the unknown. My purposes are not limited by your mistakes, setbacks, or even the choices of others. I am sovereign over all. I want you to ask me today, Lord, what is the purpose you have for me that I can't see yet? How can I trust you more deeply in this season? Let this be your prayer, and let it remind you that I am not distant from your struggles. I am using them to shape you into the person I've dreamed you'd be. I will fulfill my purpose because I am faithful. When you feel forgotten, remember I have a memory like no other. I do not overlook your potential, your pain, or your future. My purposes are not abstract. They are alive, specific, and designed to bring glory to my name and joy to your life. I am with you in every step of the journey. When you feel like you're walking in darkness, I am the light guiding your path. When you doubt your significance, I remind you that my purposes for you are eternal. I do not abandon you in the middle of the story. I am the author who finishes every book. I want you to embrace this truth. My purposes are bigger than your fears. When you feel like giving up, remember that I am still at work. When you wonder if your life has meaning, look for my hand in small moments, kindness from a stranger, a sudden opportunity, or peace in chaos. These are proof that I am fulfilling my promises. I am teaching you that surrender is the path to fulfillment. When you stop trying to control outcomes and start trusting my timing, you open doors for my power to work. My purposes are not just about success by human standards. They are about your growth, your holiness, and your eternal legacy. I want you to walk forward with confidence in my plan. When others doubt you, remember that I have already declared you worthy. When you feel like your path is unclear, trust that I see the big picture and am leading you step by step. I promise that my purposes will not be thwarted. Even when you falter, when others betray you, or when life feels off course, I am still in control. Your destiny is not written in your hands, but in my heart. I will not let anything, sin, doubt, or evil, keep me from fulfilling what I've planned for you. I want you to celebrate that you are my masterpiece. Every trial, every triumph, every ordinary moment is part of my design. When you feel insignificant, remember that my purposes for you are eternal. When you doubt your worth, know that I cherish you beyond measure. I am inviting you to live in hope. My purposes are not just for the future, they are for today. When you trust me, you experience my fulfillment in small victories, unexpected blessings, and quiet moments of peace. I am not just a distant promise. I am the one walking beside you, turning setbacks into setups for my glory. When you fear failure, I say, I will fulfill my purpose for you. When you feel lost, I remind you that you are still in the center of my will. When you doubt my love, I ask you to look for proof in the past. Every answered prayer, every healing, every step of faith that led to growth. I want you to trust that my purposes are worth waiting for. They may not look like you expect, but they will always align with my goodness. I am not a God of half measures. I am a God who finishes what I start. Let this truth anchor you. You are not here by mistake. I have a unique plan for you, and I will never let it go unfinished. Your purpose is not something I've lost track of. It is my delight to fulfill. Amen.